Hello everyone and welcome back to All of Fabric 6. We are of course back on the server. In the last episode, we did a decent amount, okay? You'll be impressed. It's a lot more than we've normally done and you've probably seen a little bit of it already, and that is this path here. What we did is we redid our cabling for pretty much every main area. So in terms of this area, I guess not really that, but we did some of the cabling. So now we have an actual system that flows underneath the entire base, or most of the base at least. We've got this little path over here, so it looks quite nice. You can obviously walk in here. The marble is still extremely reflective for me. I'm actually meaning to replace, I think, all of this with spruce, so I'll do that at some point. We're also slowly but surely making matter balls. They're happening pretty well. That's just using water, and the purpose of these is to make paintballs, and we're gonna see if we can use our paint gun. We'll try to figure out how that guy works. But yeah, underneath here we have a nice network. It's relatively clean. So down here we've just got some connections here. Now I'll be honest, a lot of this has had half thought into fixing things. For example, this guy we don't even use him. But in terms of like fixing any other cable, I'm sort of just hoping that we don't have to at the moment. Down here, there's a little bit more maneuverability. For example, obviously, expandability along here, expandability along the floor. The cables are in the walls, which once again, I'll just have to rip them open to place more. So shouldn't be the end of the world. Some specific points like our P2P tunnels, I've got a window at so that we can hopefully, get in there and reconfigure them if we need to. What is this? I forgot that this existed. Okay, I mean, yeah, sure. But yeah, and that's pretty much it. This connects to our new big controller that, as you can see, is bigger than the previous ones. We've got this area over here. So this controller actually does run cables over here. And then I believe we also have cables running, and I can just sort of walk over there, to this area, which isn't as tidy at the moment, but it exists. You know, we've got a cable running over here. And it's obviously hooked up to not only our furnace, but now our pulverizer too. So in terms of creating things, it's incredibly easy. We can do a lot more now, and we won't have to wait as long to do it. So what is it that we are going to do? You guessed it. I'm not too sure. First things first, we'll jump in the quest book, see what we've got waiting for us. Yeah, we've done all these. What are these? Energy cables. How close are we to like knocking out one of these entire quest lines? Not just so that we get the trophy, mainly so that we get the trophy, but also just so that we can, I don't know, like discover what else they've got. For example, the fissures, maybe they're incredible, so we can probably try those out. Like the fact that there's a fissure, an improved fissure, and then another tier on top of that, that seems really weird when they could have just done their normal, Mark 1 and then give it like the Mark 2, Mark 3, Mark 4 upgrades. It's very odd, so that'll be a fun one to check out. Our enhancers as well, we'll, I don't know, try them out. Solar generators, they could be nice. For all I know, they're better than our reactor. But yeah, there's a few different things out here that we may as well try out. What's happening down here? Modular workbench. Modular armor. Ooh, yeah, maybe we jump into that. That could be really good. Because at the moment, our armor is non-existent. And it'd be pretty good to have, I would imagine. So we may jump down there this episode. We also have infuser factory and compressor factory. I don't see us needing the infuser factory. Maybe for the modular guy. I don't know what it entails, but we're not really using it that much. The compressor, though, maybe, because that could be pretty good. Charge pad or multiplication. What are we missing here? A condenser. Oh, yeah, because the smelter turns it into liquid, and then the condenser does the magic. Cool. All right, beautiful. So... and then there's what? Pump, energy reader, heat generator. I reckon we start off with the solar generators, to be honest, because I want to give it a shot. I want to see how much power it will make and how difficult it is to make, because as much as we pretty much do have infinite uranium, sorry if I'm talking for much longer than you hope to have me talk this episode without actually doing stuff. We'll get to it. As much as we have infinite uraninite, I've got to put effort into it to, do stuff and maintain it and whatnot, do a little bit more automation than I'm currently doing. A solar generator just uses the sun. It's pretty good at what it does. So let's give it a shot. Solar generator. Now there's a few in this mod pack. There's the solar panel from Ad Astra. I completely forgot that there was space in this pack. That could be fun to look at some point. So solar generator. These are both the same. Oh, they're not the same. They're both cold solar generator, but one is like 5 times better. Okay, we'll cross that bridge later. There's obviously solar panels from Power, from Tech Reborn as well. They can go quite crazy. So we'll start off with, I guess, this solar generator. This looks like it's the first here. Once again, all of this stuff should be phenomenally easy to make. The other thing I'm thinking about that we could do with this, because right now we're still having to wait, even if it's a second. We still have to wait. I could make requesters for these guys. It's not a bad idea. And just have a bunch of this stuff requested. Even just, to be honest, the mark upgrades, because we use these relatively often, to be honest. But I'll tell you what, I'll order one of each. We may as well just get them cooking in the background while everything else gets made. I may have to reorder the parts I just made, because I think it reuses them as ingredients. But once again, honestly, if it lets us do it, we'll do it. Surprise, surprise, if it lets us do the thing, we'll do the thing. I am curious though, because it's taking longer than I thought it would. There's a few reasons for that. One potential reason for most of these is... Oh, actually, what's happening here? I think we're waiting on our compressor. Which compressor is it though? Are we actually waiting on this guy? No. We're not... Oh, we're waiting on this guy, I think. See, like... It's making me want to make a new compressor. Because it could be pretty good. Okay. I'm going to be really honest with you. I sat here for like 10 more seconds, and I really want to make a new compressor. Because this guy can compress all of these things. It's just he can also compress some of these other things. And it's sort of more beneficial to have these other things in there, I believe. Ooh, we could attach that guy to this guy. Because I don't think he's even faster, though. I want to do the factory. I want to do the factory. I'll tell you what. We'll set up the solar generator. Then we'll set up the factory. Then we'll look at... Are any of these modular armor? None of these are modular armor. Hold on. At industrial... Industrial... One of these is modular armor. It's probably the one that looks modular. Core of modularity, uncharged. Then you get a core of modularity. We right click on this and it is used to make all of these pieces. So legs, oh, not that one. I just want to put them in order. Oh, they're like see-through at the moment. And then there's also a modular mining drill, which could be nice. I'm just worried about it being too fast because my diamond drill is still pretty fast. Okay. In terms of recipes, obviously we need our hands on netherite, sure. Everything else is fine. Except for the actual core. I don't know how we get this. Clearly, we have to charge it. To actually make the thing, though, it's pretty easy. We could do this. We could make that happen. I don't know how to charge it. I imagine it says in the quest book. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's a lot here. To activate it, you'll need at least one laser. This is the core, obviously. This guy here. You'll need at least one laser, one capsule, and a lot of stored energy. 100 million of it. Okay. The capsule will hold... your core of modularity during the process of activation. Why was that sentence so like chock full of words? I don't know. It felt very just jargon. You know what I mean? Like they could have just said this will hold the core, or this will charge the core. I guess it says what it says. It needs to say it because it doesn't charge it. It holds it for the laser. You get the idea. It will emit a redstone signal when it's finished, so that allows you to automate it. Laser emitters should be placed facing the capsule with an exact 3-block distance. Don't even consider, more or less. They store up to 2.5 million power, leadstone flux or whatever that's meant to be, and require a redstone signal to be toggled on. This process takes time, but it goes faster for each laser emitter active. Okay. You must pay attention to these details to avoid problems. Pointing the laser emitter to something other than the capsule and or empty capsule will result in explosion. So if you shoot the laser at not the capsule, explosion. If you shoot the laser at the capsule but it's empty, explosion. So yeah. Okay. And oh, there's a scroll. There's a scroll. If the laser emitters run out of power during the process, all progress is gone. Make sure to turn off your laser emitters before retrieving the activated core, or else the capsule will be empty, causing the explosion. Makes sense. We're going to forget just about every single piece of this and blow up half our base. That's probably what's going to take place. I imagine the second I said I was going to like try out this modular things, some of you guys in the comments are probably like, oh my god, it's over. He's gonna blow up the whole base. Like, I'm sure it just does like a nuclear explosion and just wipes us off the Earth. Puts the server in a crash loop. Somehow wipes all of our, backups and stuff. Anyhow, we'll get to that, but it's good to know. So now we have a solar generator. I will order the parts for this next tier, if that's how this works. Nice, that's all being crafted. Solar generator. I slap it down. Here it is. It's idle, I'm guessing, because the sun's going down. He stores 500 power. If I were to grab a Mark II, does this work? No. This machine does not accept tier upgrades. It needs to be done the old-fashioned way. Now, if we look here, it will generate 8 RF per tick. If it's heated up, it'll generate 12. The next tier does 12 basics, just as a base level, and then if heated up, it does 18. Not amazing. I'll be honest, not amazing. You can make a solar panel module for your armor. That's going to be cool. Sure. But in terms of just upgrades, it doesn't sound that good, I'll be honest. But I'm sure it's better than nothing, right? Surely. So is that stuff done crafting? I think it actually is. So there we go. Our upgraded solar generator. This guy, I'm going to place it on this ender cell. This ender cell currently connects to our applied energistic system. So it's the one that we want to receive the power. So there it is. Realistically, we'll dig that up as well so that we can keep an eye on it. At the moment, this guy literally powers our entire base. But I could do redstone on, which means he's now off, which means he'll drain completely. The problem is that it will take so long to drain. I feel like I got a bit of an accent there. But yeah, I guess this is sort of just going to be we'll see how it goes. We'll leave it here and see if in the next episode I need to put uranite in this guy. I imagine I will. But, there's a chance that we don't. There's a chance that we don't. Because if we look here, this system at the moment, it tells you how much it uses. It passively drains 16 per tick. I think that's just in channels, I guess. Sure. But the actual energy usage is 244, applied energy per tick. So, if we make 244 passively, that's the whole thing covered. Now, this guy's only going to be making 12. Is that what they said? So I don't think it's going to be doing much, but it could. It could. So I guess we'll just, Yeah, we'll check back on that. But it's there. Nice. And that is some quest done, so that's actually pretty good too. There we go. We haven't even redeemed these. We've probably got a bunch of stuff to make the stuff we just made. Yeah, decent amount of stuff. So I'll put these away, put those away. A few batteries. Beautiful. Okay, so what is next? I do want to make at least something here. I'm thinking, part of me wants to just start with the boots to get rid of fall damage, but I also like flight, and I imagine that happens on the chest piece. So this is Revolution, is the mod. Here are the modules down here. So there's protection. You can have 3 installed, I guess. There's speed, jump boost. That could be handy. Night vision, phenomenally handy, because then I could swap out my backpack for the no fall damage one. That's a pretty good idea. I've got some ideas. Okay. Breathing, so underwater. Feather falling. This will use our charge, which probably won't be a problem, but if we could just wear a backpack to avoid the fall damage, that's also pretty cool. There's auto feeding. We've got the cooler, but once again, if we can get rid of that inventory slot, then that's pretty good. Save a little bit of space. Yeah, just eats food in your inventory. Cool. There's a charger to recharge items in your inventory. We've kind of got that already. Solar panel. We'll probably do that. Tricks piglins into thinking you're wearing gold. That'll be handy. I'm just sort of getting things that I want. Installs a reinforced elytra. I guess that's good, because then I wouldn't need the glider that I have. So that's another inventory spot saved. Sure, why not? Fire resistance, range. Range, what's that? Yeah, I like that. So we can reach things further away. Beautiful. Efficiency, no. Fortune, probably. Silk touch, no. Looting, probably. Fire aspect, sharpness, once again, probably, but... Pink color module. Okay, so then we can just get a bunch of color modules. And then there's some charges. There's a gamer axe. This axe is for gaming. Alright, cool. There's, 2 of them. One's, I guess, I don't know. But there's 2 of them. Sure. And so then that's it. So we don't actually get flight. Allegedly. Very interesting. I would have thought that there was some sort of, jetpack module of some sort. And there may be. I may be missing it. But I don't see it. I'm giving it a good look. Credit where credit's due. I'm looking. I'm looking for a while at least. Okay, so the closest thing we've got would be the built-in elytra and the jump boost. The problem is it's going to be jumping all the time. You know what I mean? So I want to be like, not all the time, but like every jump will be a big boost, I imagine, unless we crouch, potentially. Honestly, it might be. We'll put it there. Okay. So the reason I did this is because if we hold shift, it'll tell you what each module goes on. So for example, this one goes on your helmet. So we can sort of determine what's worth it. See, like half of these are obviously mining drills and stuff. A lot of these ones at the end we probably don't need. So helmet has pretty much all of this. The trigger module can go on the helmet. The solar panel can go on the helmet. The feeder goes on the helmet. And the night vision goes on the helmet. And realistically, the night vision out of all of these is probably the only one I actually want. So yeah, we just need to make this guy in a module crafter. That's all affordable. We can do that. Yeah, that doesn't seem too bad. But we'll also need the helmet itself, which will need all of this stuff, including steel helmet, netherite ingot, and the core to actually be built and charged. So yeah. All right. What does this mean for us? What this means is that we should probably make those first bits. So for example, we probably don't need the workbench right away, but we definitely need the capsule. So I'll bookmark that guy. He's not too expensive. And the laser emitter. This guy looks a little bit more expensive. So we'll order him, get all that stuff built. And then, I don't know, we need to find a spot for it, I guess. But I'll be honest as well, I'm liking our base. Our base, I'm quite happy with it. This bit, once again, a little bit of an improvement can happen here, but it's nice. Yeah. All right. So I don't know, try to get a proper plan in action. Okay, again, I forgot what I was meant to be doing. I know I'm meant to pick an area to place this, I guess, laser. Realistically, we're going to do it near this power system, so we'll place it pretty much around here. We should have, wireless access just over the road, so it shouldn't be too rough. We need a capsule, of course, so we'll go ahead and order the bits for that, which realistically shouldn't take long at all. Oh, hold on. Boom. There we go. So we've got a capsule. Then we need laser emitters. Now, I'll probably have to read the thing again. We'll at least order one, but I have a feeling we'll want more than one. But I will double check the book because I want to know exactly what we're getting ourselves into. So, where was it? Laser emitters should be placed. The capsule exists 3 blocks away. They store stuff, blah, blah. The process takes time, but it goes faster for each laser emitter active. So I guess there's a benefit of having more than one laser. And it needs to charge up to 100. Okay. So these store 2.5, but obviously they'll be outputting that much stuff. Okay. All right. Cool. So we'll see what one does. We'll see if one's good enough, I guess. And we shall go from there. So I don't think I need to do much here, right? I place this guy down. Oh, now here's the tricky part. It says laser emitters should be placed facing the capsule with an exact 3 blocks distance. Here's the problem with that. 3 blocks in between or on the 3rd block. You know what I mean? I think that's what they want. That's a 3 block distance, right? This is it. And then 1, 2, and it's 3rd. Or is that not? Is that it? Because this is the 3rd block distance. It's not saying a 3 block gap. A 2 block gap, that would make perfect sense. Place the capsule, place the laser with a 2 block gap. But they said distance. So I think it's there. Yeah. Okay. So I think from here, if we just chuck an ender gate on, I think we're just good. Problem solved. So grab that guy out. While we're here, let's go ahead and order more, just, so they're ready next time. So we'll slap this guy here. So it's now charging. It charges pretty quick, as you can see. So this shouldn't take too long. And then just a lever. Because it needs redstone. Oh, I almost did it. I genuinely almost did it. We need to place the thing inside here or else it will explode. That was really close. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna do something smart here, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna power this guy by reading when there's something in there. That seems like the much safer option because then we know for sure the only way it turns on is if something is in there. And that sounds like a really good idea. Ooh, We don't want to do a repeater though, because we don't want it to repeat, right? We want it to just do it. The problem is though, oh, that's a problem. Why are you comparating? Oh, no, I think that's fine. I think what we actually want here, oddly enough, this guy outputs a redstone signal when he's done. All right, so there's a way to do this, okay? It's going to be harder than I thought because it's just outputting redstone from the get-go for whatever reason, but I think we can still do it. We may need to use a pulse repeater. In fact, yeah, what's going on here? Why is it doing that? It will emit a redstone signal when it's finished. What will? The laser? Will the laser emit a redstone signal when it's finished? No, the capsule must. I have a feeling that what we want is a pulse repeater. That will do one pulse, and it won't do another one until another bit of redstone shows up, right? So in theory, this is how this works. In theory, I think I just run this into this guy. Now, I don't want it to blow everything up, so we'll have to do this. How do I do this? Hold on. I'm struggling a bit here. Pulse repeater. And then I do on top of that. Do I do a toggle latch? Hold on. Okay, so if I apply redstone here. It will do a pulse, which turns this on. Then. Okay, so this is how I want it to start. Nothing in there. Redstone applied, it's off. So if I had that like connected, it would be off, right? It wouldn't be running. Then, in theory, when I place something in here, this will turn off. Is that what we think is going to happen? I'm not actually sure what will happen. I guess I should double check that. So we'll make this core of modular doohickey. Apparently he's going to take a while to craft. Hopefully not too long. I wouldn't think too long. Yeah. Won't take too long. All right. Core of modularity, uncharged. I place it in here with a right click. And the redstone turns off, thus doing nothing. How annoying is that? So how do we fix that? Because then, when it's done, you retrieve the thing and it turns on. Okay? So, I think what we do need... Yeah, I think I've got this. I believe this will go into a block, like this, for example. So that will probably go there, with a redstone torch on the side. So it'll go like this, and that turns it off. So when there's nothing in there, it's off. See, we don't need any of these fancy things. And then when there is something in there, it turns on to power it. So it's on. The second I take it out, it turns off. This should be flawless. There's no delay, in theory, because it's just redstone. Nothing else happening, just redstone. There's no, repeater or anything. This should just work. I should be able to go, boom. So it's doing it. It's actually able to receive enough power. You can see, what? Okay. I don't actually know how to fix this. I think maybe if I do redstone to turn it on for both of these. Hold on. We just gotta wait for this to drain, I believe. Hold on. It's very loud. I do apologize. I have a solution-ish. I think if I just quickly go in here and search like blazing crystal and order like 20 of those. Oh, we don't have the stuff. I'll order 9 of those. Maybe that will help drain the system because that'll actually use some power over here. Hopefully. It doesn't use much though, does it? What uses a lot of power? This is so loud. Oh my... I'm watching the levels peaking on the mic. You guys probably cannot hear anything at the moment. What would this be? I mean, I know I could just... Well, we're at 28 at the moment. Okay. We'll go back to 28 once this is dealt with. Look, I think I did the right thing. I'll be honest. How close are we? This might take a while. Can I? Oh, I can change the frequency of this. So now the laser should be draining as well. This guy should fill again. Or I guess, yeah, I can turn him off or turn him on ignore. So he should fill. That should be fine because he's a completely different network now. That guy's set to network 1 for either of these. So, oh, well, he's set to 2 as well, so that shouldn't be a problem. They're both set to 2. So yeah, the thing should drain. I'm not walking over there because I'm going to die instantly, which I'm also not sure about because it threw me in the air. But as we can see, there is a grave over there. So I've died, but not. I do not know how close I can get to this thing. In order to turn it off or anything. Do we remember where I put the ender gate on it? I'm obviously trying to have a quick peek. If I turn off my shaders, I'm trying to see if there's... Sorry if this is like too jarring for everyone, the flashing and the sounds and stuff. I do apologize. I can't see the thing. And obviously I don't have a pickaxe. How close can I get? Is this just going to kill me? If I can pick up that stuff. Yep, okay. We've got our stuff, so we're going to heal. That's a good thing. And then I can probably... Why'd that happen? I'm quite baffled. So it turned on. The thing is in there. As we can see, I've just pulled it out here. But it wasn't right. We can try more. By the way, our base not blowing up. Here we can bring the sound back. How does that sound? Master volume back to 28. We're back in business. I have a feeling it's the distance, by the way. The reason our entire base isn't exploding currently in like a massive crater. Oh, that's nice. The rain gone, pretty much. Is... Do we have sound? Or have I gone deaf? No, we do have sound. Sorry about it. It's going to take us a little bit to get, our audio levels back. Is because we're claimed and we're, I guess we have explosions off in our claim. So beware of that, I guess. That's the best I can say. I'm going to try this with a 3 distance gap this time. So we'll spin this guy around and we'll turn him on. Yeah, this time, I guess, I could have broken the redstone. I didn't really think about that, but we'll give it a shot. So I'll place that there and I'll place this guy in. Okay, that's what this... Listen. Putting it in all caps doesn't make it more obvious. You know what I mean? An exact 3 blocks distance. I feel like I'm not too crazy in thinking that it could have been either. You know what I mean? Like if you tell me to stand at a 3 wide distance, well, I guess you wouldn't stand here, would you? If that was the thing. Okay. I mean, but no, because the distance between, well, I guess, yeah. Yeah, no, hold on. When you're here, the distance between the laser emitter and the capsule is 3 blocks. Sure. Yeah, that's true. The distance is 3 blocks, but that's the distance between. I need to prove myself here. This doesn't say distance between. This says distance. If by saying distance, it insinuates between, then we wouldn't have the word between. You know what I mean? Between would be redundant, and we wouldn't have it. It would just be gone. But we have between, okay? We have between. God damn it. Okay. I don't know who's to blame, but it's obviously not me. I'm obviously not the one to blame. Let's power this guy back up. We've clearly, how much does it shoot out at once? I'm a little concerned. We good? Okay, we're good currently. I'm going to take this thing out. It's uncharged. This guy's fully charged. I plug it in. This guy begins. He's not draining. I will potentially have to tell this guy, hey, by the way, we are on that frequency. Thank you very much. And that should hopefully be able to power this guy, who should also be on 1 frequency. Oh, yeah, you know what's happening. We may have to jump this guy on 2. Can we do that real quick? Yeah, we'll do 2. That'll fill that guy back up. Possibly not forever, but just for a bit at least. The issue is we have to fill up the stuff that's over here. If you remember our loot guys, simulation chambers. These guys take ages to fill, so once they're filled, everything else should be good. That's why I normally don't change the frequencies, but we should be fine. Should be fine. This guy's full. Frequency 1, still empty. Wow, incredible. I don't know where the stuff's going. Or is this guy off? Oh, this guy's off. That'll do it too, I guess. Okay, well, you know, we tried. Now, I have no idea the levels at which this works. So what we're going to do is I'm going to switch back to 2 so that this guy can fill up again. And I'll have to quickly go and, you know, get our stuff. But yeah, when it ends, it says it outputs a redstone signal. I don't really know a solid, like, I don't know. I don't really know what to expect with this production, but we'll keep it going. I assume the laser, no, I guess the laser wouldn't stop. It's got no reason to stop. Something should happen though, I'm sure. All right, do we have some uraninite now? Oh, we've got plenty. I'll grab 10. Yeah, we don't need more than 10. The only reason we needed more than 10 this time around is because I took a bit of a break in between cuts just before. But yeah, we should be fine. Everything's fine. We'll chuck that in there. Everything will light back up. We'll be good. I'm glad that we haven't had to use dry ice for ages. That's honestly been really good. But yeah, oh, he's about to be empty. Can we get some charge coming back in? Whew, because if that guy empties, the entire thing's a waste. That's it. That's how that works, allegedly. So yeah, we're using about 20k per second, maybe less, but yeah, I don't know. Once this guy's full and the system's full a bit, maybe I'll set up a second laser emitter over to the side or over to one of the sides, and we'll see. I don't know. See if it goes, because I guess yeah, it did say it would take a while, but I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. I guess we just sort of wait. How's this guy? Obviously he's waiting on everything to fill up. Okay, this thing's charged up. I sort of took another little break. Nothing's happened, or at least if it happened, I missed it. This guy is not filling up, but I guess this guy is. I don't think we have enough power to run 2 of these at once, to be honest. We do have an option. And I'll be honest, it's kind of nice to have something that actually needs power that we can't just have. You know what I mean? We could upgrade this guy. The benefit of upgrading this guy isn't just going to be making more power. It's going to be incredibly more efficient use of my power as well. Which means we'll go through a bunch less uraninite, which is awesome. It means I will have to charge this guy less. And we should use less of every other resource, I believe. I could be wrong. It's possible, but it's not possible. I'm always right. Now, in order to upgrade that guy, the system will be offline while that happens, so we do have to be a little bit careful. Obviously, since we have this thing running. Did that just flash? Did it just finish for a split second? I can't tell. But it's fine. Realistically, this guy will fill up, and he'll hold enough to let us turn the system off real quick while we build the other one. Now, to build the other one, we are currently at the blazing tier. What we will need is to upgrade to the spirited tier. Also, my system's not turning online. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, because it's raining, and this guy gets it from the solar, doesn't he? Oh, no, it's because that, maybe. Yeah, that was the problem. All right, we should be good again. Back online? Yeah, excellent. So, what was I doing? Yeah, if we go at power, you can sort of see what we're talking about here. This is sort of the best explanation. There's the tiny ones, the basics, then we go to large, we have hardened, blazing, that's what we're at. Oh, next is going to be niotic, so we'll go to the diamond tier. Then it's spirited, which is the green. Then it's nitro, which is red. And as we can see here, we're currently on the blazing tier. So we've actually got a few different upgrades we can do. The issue with each level is they require power, right? This guy here is what we've got to upgrade our stuff. He uses, if we were to go to niotic, we would need to make these guys here. And that would be about 300,000 energy. So a decent amount of energy to make one of these. And it would do 4,000 per tick. I think we can handle that. I think that should be fine. Now, we don't have the recipe for it, so we'll have to, I guess, add the recipe, which we should be able to do here. Do we have enough gaps? Yeah, it looks like it. It looks roughly like it. So we'll jump in here, and we'll add at least this recipe. So we'll go in here, add the diamond. Excellent. It looks like we need more patterns as well. Let's go ahead and... oh, a stack of patterns. Who put these together? Lovely work, previous me. Previous me knew what they were doing, I'll tell you that much. It's always great when the past you did something, looking out for the future you. It's brilliant. We could try to jump to spirited. The spirited ones, what do they use? 1 million. So that'll take 3 times as long. We'll start off here and see how long it takes, I guess. So we'll need this piece as well. That'll obviously be a crafting recipe that we'll take downstairs. And then that will upgrade this guy here. And so we'll obviously pick up the previous reactor to do this, but that would work. Now, what we can do as well is we can do a little bit of a trick once we get all these recipes in. So I'll chuck in the niotic recipe there. Then we'll run down to our in our pipeline. This is very nice. I'm extremely happy with how this area has turned out so far, at least. We've got this here, so we'll chuck those in. And so what we can do is we can open this up, click on reactor. We can search. We'll need 36 of these. We'll click next. We won't craft it though, even if we had this stuff. And what we mainly want to look at is how many niotic pieces we need. We need 143. We've got one. We need 143. So, and that's pretty much all you need. 143. Can we do it? It says we can. How long it will take is a completely different question, but we'll hop up here and we'll have a little look just to see what we're in for. Look, it doesn't take too long. It's not too bad. That takes a while. What's that a problem of? That's a problem of... Oh, now it shows up. That's a problem of this guy being a whitelist. So I think I take this guy out and we just add him into the list. And that should take care of things. And then we'll chuck that guy in there as well. There we go. All right, so that should be fully automated now. Awesome. Well, as you can see, it's going to take a while to do 140 of these. You can speed that up with more energizing rods. But this guy's currently out of power, which is a little bit scary. We can switch him to 2, which is probably what we'll do. So that should hopefully fill him up. He'll only be getting 2k per tick because... Well, no, I guess because he's not that good, but it should be fine anyway. It'll happen slowly. The main thing I'm concerned about is this guy over here turning off, which we really do not want to happen. Do we still have power in here? We do. We could probably do with more, especially... I hate that the other guy's offline. I really don't like that. How much has this got? I think he's going to start draining. Yeah, hold on. That reactor runs better the more that's in it, if that makes sense. So, if we actually top it up... Actually, you know what? We've got uranite in the system. If I top this guy up, he'll actually generate more. So we can watch this. It's currently generating 5.1 thousand, so essentially 5,000. If I top him up right to the top, now he's doing 6.4. That's 1,000... What? 1,300 RF per tick, or forge energy per tick, or fabric energy per tick, I should say. That's an insane difference. So you want to make sure that you do keep that guy topped up, because as we should hopefully see now, it should be enough to... Yeah, now the number's going up again. That should hopefully go to 2 mil. So that little difference was going to be the end of our days right there. Are we going to see it? I want to see it go to 2, just so that we know for sure that it's going up and that, like, you know, it wasn't just a slight little fluctuation. We'll check back on him. We'll see what's happening. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back for you. But yeah, that is pretty good. And this guy's obviously running over here. Now, I will say I am tempted to upgrade everything here, like the cable and the ender gate, because he's only doing 2,000, but he's capable of doing 4,000, and I'm sure we've got that flowing in the system. We might not have that flowing in the system in hindsight, but I don't know. This I really don't know how much. I mean, he takes what, 100 mil. How much have we dumped in there? Surely we're close. I don't know. If I toggle shaders off, do we see anything more? No. Okay. Yeah. By the way, the visuals here are beautiful. I will say this, like beacon with the particles. I don't know if the normal beacon, because it's not just normal beacon. Unless there's a mod that makes the beacon look like that. Either way, it looks stunning with the shaders, I will say. Yeah, we could make a completely new reactor. That is an option. It's on the table, but it's just not really viable. We've currently got 17, so yeah, he's going to be taking a while. What we could do is, honestly, we could mass produce solar panels. These guys here, once again, honestly, not the best. If we wanted to, we could even pause this and we could use the niotics to make these solar panels, and it reckons that these will do 200 RF per tick, which aren't a lot, but you could probably make a lot. I think that's the idea. These guys down here, what's it say that they're going to make? A max tier here does 512, I guess, energy per tick. Then, I mean, they're all just, I'll be honest, horrible. They're all just horrible. These ones aren't that bad then, realistically. We can make them relatively easily, but even then, the lower tier I might as well do. Should we just make... Because if I made 100 of these, it would only be 800, of this energy per tick. That's insanely just pathetic compared to this guy. Oh yeah, he's at 2.4, so he's filled up quite a lot. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. I'm not sure. There are other options, obviously. There's turbines. These guys here. I don't think we can steal the energy from these guys. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't. But, you know, they'll produce stuff. This guy here, the large steam turbine, he'll need a lot of steam, so that just probably won't happen. No point even looking at it, to be honest. This guy here reckons he'll do 128. He burns hydrogen, methane, or other gases. Yeah, I mean, the reactors are just so insanely good. There's, what are they? Thermogenerators. These guys generate power from just lava sitting next to them. It doesn't absorb it. It just uses the heat from it. They're pretty good. The Magmator drinks the lava. The Fernator obviously just burns coal. These ones aren't too bad. If I had a Niotic one, it would do 800 per tick, but it would obviously eat our coal. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. I think we're onto what we've got. Plasma generator. What does it do? Produces energy by using helium plasma as a fuel source. Probably just not going to do that. All right. Well, yeah, I'll be honest. I think we just waited out for this reactor. The reactors are just insanely powerful. You know what? I'm going to try a better cable. Look, I'm just going to see. These energy cables. So hold on. Energy cable. What do we have? We have basic. Okay, it does 2,000 RF per tick. The Ender gate itself does 2,000 RF per tick. If I replace both of these, is everything going to break? That is question number one. So if I break this and place this, now it's getting power from this one is what I want to take from, so that we can actually just monitor whether the number's going up or down. That should be fine then. It's still just only receiving 2,000. So then the question of the day is what happens when I break this? I didn't mean to break the whole thing, but I guess that's the price we have to pay. And if we do this, will that then be an issue? So it's on number 2. Okay, so the number is going down. It's going down slowly, but it should be twice as fast. That's, I guess, the trade-off, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. Hopefully we can upgrade our reactors. I mean, I'm just sitting here waiting. I'll be honest, part of me just wants to stop this and, you know, continue upgrading the reactor so that I can make more. Let's just do that. I mean, this is so dumb what I'm doing. I'm just going to take the thing out. There we go. Unlucky. Unlucky. It didn't charge. I'm just going to work on, mate, you meant to be off. There we go. Oh, yeah, because the comparator broke. Yeah, that actually, you know, that makes sense. That makes sense. Anyhow. All right, so now the power should only be going, you know, into the system. Everything should be stored up. Well, let's make a couple more energizing rods, I think. In fact, what we'll likely do is pick up this energizing rod, and we'll go ahead and see if we can upgrade him. We'll need to order some bits, but I believe we can craft them. So that should be doable. And so that will go in the middle with the Niotic guys, and we get this guy here. And I want to make more of them, but you need to upgrade the previous tier. They're pretty crazy. Let's actually just completely upgrade this guy. So let's go Niotic. Let's go ahead and grab the Niotic gate, I guess. And then we'll grab Niotic cables. Now this is going to use a lot of them, but it'll allow us to make more, so I guess it's worth it. Can you replan that? There you go. Good on ya. So those were cables, correct? Yep, cables. I believe there's an upgrade cables recipe. Maybe we just do that a little bit cheaper. Yeah, let's do that. That will go there. Beautiful. This guy's going to go here. It is going to receive. Yeah, we do want to make these, don't we? All right. Oh, but I can't make that because of the stuff and the things. That guy will go there. How do I do this then? We have a problem. Hold on. How much can this guy do? He can do 10,000 RF per tick. I believe. How much does Blazing do? 20,000 RF per tick. Okay, so yeah, we can use Blazing. I don't know what I'm doing. Everybody, remain calm. Remain calm. So this should now be way faster, correct? And this guy should be filling? Yeah, he's filling. And these things are only taking a few seconds. Sure. If I wanted to, I could pause it and I could order the next tier, which would be the Spirited. And then that would go 4 times as fast. Which, I mean, I'll be honest, sounds pretty good. And I don't think we would need a lot to do it. So I think we give it a shot. Not that recipe, sadly. This recipe here. So I'll add that. And I'll just chuck that in there. Let's go ahead and order. How much do we need for one of these? We're going to need 2 of these, which needs 7 of these total. Not 67, thankfully. Just 7. So we'll order that. I'll go ahead and cancel the rest of these diamond ones just for now. Let that figure out what it's doing. So that should be good. We'll get that. Yeah, that should be fine. I may have to tell it, you know, to extract, but it should be fine. We only need a few of them. So I'll open this guy. Oh, open this guy. Excellent. That's what we like to see. And I'll just do these manual craftings for a second, I guess. By the way, there is a laser that comes off of this guy. It's just, I guess you can't really see it with the shaders on. So that should be the next one of these done, assuming I can craft that little piece, but I assume I can. Right? Oh, up. There we go. Boom, spirited capacitor. So we've got 2 of those. We'll pick this guy up, chuck him in here, and we'll see if we can make him. Looks like we'll need... I'm pretty sure it's a block of quartz, so I don't really think this is going to work, but apparently it does. Now, this guy will use 20,000 RF per tick, so I think that may be where we pull out a second ender gate as a little bit of a loophole. So we'll chuck this guy down here. We'll chuck in our second ender gate that can do 2,000. This guy we will tell... yeah, there we go. Sure. We'll right-click it a few times. So that should charge, and I mean, this should be all achievable. I should now be able to go back to Reactor. No, sorry. Yeah, we'll go back to Reactor, click this, order 36, execute order 36. And we need 74 crystals. So we go Niotic, and we need 74, thank you very much. And this should be phenomenally quick. They should literally just be done. Done. And, I mean, that's what it looks like. So I am what we call very happy. Sweet. Yeah, these will be done in no time. And it should be full of power. It shouldn't have a problem. And we'll be able to upgrade to Niotic. We can try for Spirited. We can. It's an option. It'll take a while. But that would then take the Reactor to levels never before seen. Generation factor would be 60,000. Currently, it's like 6,000, I think. So this would be like 10 times as good. All right. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, we appear to be done. We should have everything. Oh, it's done that thing again where I've got a secondary cursor on top of the cursor, and I don't know what I've done. I think last time, yeah, I just alt-tabbed. Okay. I'm pressing some combo that involves, I don't know, like putting my hands on the keyboard. Surprise, surprise. But we should be able to pull this off. Let's see, we're going to pick this guy up entirely. Specifically, we're going to chuck in our reactors. We're going to search Reactor. We're going to click on this. Quickly type 36. Available, missing blaze powder. This is the end of days. It's all over. It is all over. I need to make as many of this as it lets me. I need to make a stack if it lets me. I need to search Reactor, because I don't know when the power's going to run out. But we order it, and it should happen extremely quickly. Because we've got all these. It's just crafting stuff. So do a little bit of clay. The clay's easy. See, one's done already. Practically finished. Okay, that's all done. Just the clay, and then it'll make a bunch of dielectric paste, I guess. And that, I believe, is what's happening now. So the last bit of clay is crafting. It's available. It's all available. It is now just doing crafting. Oh, no. I think our entire system is offline, and we don't have a way to power it back up. Houston? Houston, do you come in, Houston? We have a problem. Okay, let me sleep, because then that will at least bring back the sun. That's how that works, right? Alright, with the sun back, we get at least a little bit of power trying to get into the system. Not much at all, but a little bit. We then have a coal generator, and we have the biomass generator. We've got a bit of a pickle here. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what I thought. I didn't think this would happen though for some reason. Yeah. Okay. We're offline. We've been hit back to the Stone Age. Okay. We can do a temporary fix. Well, let me show you what a temporary fix consists of. We can sort of see what's in each of these. I think what we need to do here is go into my backpack. Just put away, some of that stuff. Why not? We're going to pick up this entire drive. Yeah, I was going to say we could cardboard box it. We don't have the cardboard box on us, so we're not going to do that. We'll grab this. That'll be good. And then we'll steal one of these controllers, and we'll just set up the network just like somewhere else. You know what I mean? So we'll pick up that. We'll pick up this. Right? And, we'll head over here. So is this guy filling up currently? He's not. So the power's going somewhere. Where's the power going? I didn't think we had a second ender gate anywhere. I really don't know where the power's going. Where's that power being stolen? I don't think we had one in here because we don't even have a controller in here anymore. Maybe once upon a time, but not anymore. The only controllers we have, as far as I recall, are accessible from here. There's this controller. He's got nothing on him, obviously. There's not even a controller on this side. There's the controller in the ground. He's got nothing on him. The only other area that has the system connected and possibly a controller, I don't really remember, would be this guy over here. But I don't think he even has a controller. I think it's just this cable that we have there. Which means something else is stealing our power. We do have a secret weapon. What the secret weapon is we pick up this. We place it on this guy. And you ready? He has a third channel. We do the oh, but he doesn't have storage in him. I see the problem. Okay. Hold on. Controller, we just place this directly on it. Device. Online. Brilliant. Excellent. That is what we like to see. Now, can we get away with this? Should be doable. And we'll go pick up the extra bit. It's a bit embarrassing, but I'm sure we can make it work. We've got cables on us. We've got the crafting terminal. That's why you want to back up crafting terminal too. It all helps. So we'll place this guy here and place this there. Now, when I chuck these in, I think they use more power, which means it could turn off, but we'll try to be quick. Reactor, that's all we've got. So that means the rest of the rest of the reactor pieces are underground, right? So they are potentially in these two. Potentially. If they're not in these two, I don't know. I don't know where they are. So we'll chuck one in there, and let's see. Reactor, nothing. We will swap it out. Reactor, nothing. Okay. There's another possibility. This one's a little bit sketchier. It's possible that one of these was trying to craft it, which means that the pieces, as you can sort of see, have been like reserved. They've been taken away and stored within the actual molecular assembler. Like, for example, you can see there's stuff in here. It's possible that there's also like an internal buffer that's holding the stuff hostage. Either way, we have a problem. Oh god. So yeah, we've got reactors, but we don't have the stuff. Can I retrieve some stuff? Niotic? We don't have any niotic. What do we need for these reactors that I can maybe get from the system? We will need some uraninite. So I'll bring that out. I'm sure that'll be handy. Okay. Let me swap out one of these and see if that has the remains. I'm assuming that is swapping them out. Niotic has nothing. Uraninite has nothing. Maybe it's not swapping them out. Like, am I crazy? There we go. Let's try this again, just in case. No, it doesn't look any different. No. Okay. So, where else do we have stuff being stored? I know we've got a few storages like these. We've got a few trash cans. It's possible all the stuff just got voided. You know, it could happen. It's genuinely possible. I don't know what to do. The last idea I have is pull apart this guy down here that has the stuff in him. As you can see, I didn't really help much. I mean, I helped a little, but not much. I I don't know what to do. I really don't. It's a pretty big pickle, to be honest. I mean, we need some sort of generator. What do we have in terms of energy? Okay. Alright, so what we can try instead is we can bring this guy into the base. Now, I believe our biomass generator, when it's working, does generate more power than... Oh, this guy's got power. This could be our savior. And then, hold on. We break this. There's daylight above. So we slap that down there as well. Excellent. It's receiving everything. This guy, I need to tell him to eject power up, which it looks like he's actually doing. The power's going somewhere. Is it enough to turn the system on? It does not look like it was. But this guy's doing 64. So we've got 64, we've got 12. I mean, we've lost. Like, I feel like we've actually just lost the whole mod pack at this point. What do we do? I've really messed this one up, haven't I? Alright. I need to try to make more reactors, I think. I don't know if I have the stuff to do it, but we need to make like a tier 1 reactor to power our entire base, I think. But allegedly, none of these things have like all my blocks of like redstone. I guess we don't have blocks of redstone. Okay. Well, I mean that makes it a little bit easier, I guess. But it doesn't have my iron as well. I'm still so baffled by the lack of stuff. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I didn't think we had this much this many spots for stuff to disappear, but I guess it's fine. Let's get back to reactor. Once again, I don't know if this is even going to solve my problem, but it's what we're going to try. We need dielectric casings. Now I need 36 of these. It makes 4 at a time. 36 divided by 4 is a number, probably 8, but I'll double check. 36 divided by 4 is 9. Okay, so we need 9 of these. All right. Which means I need a lot more of these. Sure, we'll pretend like that's good. We need these rods, which need these pastes, which needs clay, which needs clay, which needs sand. I hope we can use red sand. And that gets done in the mixer, but I think it adds water as well, doesn't it, when you make the clay? Yeah, it needs a bucket of water. Man. And I put my bucket away. How embarrassing. I mean, oh. Okay. God, this episode, it was going and then it's gone. Oh, I typed gone. I typed it because I said it. That's fine. It's fine. We'll get it. Listen, it's fine. We're going to be okay. I just need to figure out how to turn the system back online. I'm sure I could disconnect like a bunch of stuff, but I don't know what to, oh yeah. Yeah. I could disconnect a lot of like this. I could disconnect pretty much every P2P. I could disconnect except for this one. But I think this one's like the most important. Could be worth a try. Hold on. I'll pick this guy up. My biggest worry is having no storage in the system when it comes back online and it just like voiding all of my stuff. That's my biggest concern at the moment. But yeah, so what I'm thinking is that I just slap this stuff here, just connected to the system. I fill them up with all the stuff they need. There we go, yep, all that stuff in there. These cables come down here, but we just like disconnect some of these extra ones. So like we pick up this and we just get rid of that. So then that entire section is not going to be powered. So this will be powered, which is good. In terms of like these cables over here, exact same thing. We just disconnect it so that none of that's powered. That should be fine. Over here, we have the cables running this way. So once again, we'll just pull them apart. We just want the auto crafting to be put on. So then that can be turned off too. So now, potentially, if I like slap together my, solar panel, we put the gate back on it, it may work. It's possible. Oh, it tried. Okay, so what if, let's just make sure 100% that it's receiving the power and not just like that. Okay, it's trying. it's able to turn on for like a few seconds. What I'll also do, this may cause a mess, but we'll bring the coal generator over as well. Just for that little extra push. Because it's, you know, it's trying. It's almost there. Put that guy on. Network booting. Device online. Oh, so close. How are these looking? Did these fill up at all? Maybe not. Device offline. Is this guy losing sunlight now? A little bit. Energy, heat. Generating. He's online. Okay. It could be happening. Now, it's also possible that more controllers cause more power usage. I'm not entirely sure. And you can open this up and see. Yeah, they use a decent amount, to be honest. So let's go ahead and just, you know, pick up some of the ones that don't necessarily need to be on here. For example, all of these top tier ones. And then we'll hope that the rest just, like, I don't know, is able to get powered, I guess. There we go. To be honest, we can probably pick up this guy. There we go. And then we can probably pick up these. We'll place them back. But, like, they don't need to exist at the moment. This is... We were very much overkilling it. So we'll pick up all that stuff. That's all fine. Beautiful. I think I dropped something down here, so I'll just... You know... We don't want to... God, I hate this episode already. I guess it's a good lesson. That even when you think that you're good, just double check and just have a backup. Okay, well that was a big mess, but that's fine. Place you. That should be fine. Will that be fine? No, that won't be fine. So you're instead going to go there. Awesome. Let's now fill this in. I'm probably going to have to jump down there to pick up some stuff because we're definitely missing some. Oh, once again, you may as well hop down, just have a look, make sure everything's there. Check everywhere. Okay, the system has been online for a decent amount of time. It is struggling, but it is on. Okay, I brought with me a crafting terminal. I'm going to place a cable and a terminal. I'm going to open it up. We can see online now. If I search reactor, we are still missing the reactors we put in there. Where are our reactors? I am going to lose my mind, man. Where are our reactors? They've stolen them. They took my reactors and they've stolen... I really hope that it hasn't been voided. It is possible that it took place. That would be really sad for obvious reasons. But like, surely not, right? Surely... I don't even know. You can tell I'm getting desperate. I'm just opening things now. I'm just like, is there anything in there? Maybe a little bit in here? No? Okay. Yeah, I'll be honest. Although, hold on. I was going to say it may have gone into one of our trash cans. I'm pretty sure every trash can that does have a storage has a filter as well. So it shouldn't have gone in a trash can. So now I'm back to being annoyed because it should be somewhere. Our stuff just didn't disappear. The only place our stuff should be is within an assembler. Because we asked for a recipe and it should show up. The other thing I can think of, the one other thing... would be, because these are all online, right? No, these are offline. Oh, because I turned this offline. Hold on. Boom. They're going to be online at least for a second. What I was going to say was, it may have the recipe in here and we just need to cancel it. Ooh, or we let it keep crafting. Do I get greedy? I mean, we can't rebuild the previous reactor. I think we just let it happen. And we just cross our fingers that it finishes it. And then we fix it. Oh, God. We'll just cross our fingers. I think, yeah. This episode. Listen. I'll tell you what. We'll get back to where we were. We'll upgrade our reactor. I'll possibly even try for the next tier. Maybe I'll get greedy. No, we can't. We'll just make this reactor, the Niotic one. No, I do want the next tier. We'll order the stuff for the next tier. And we'll do exactly what we've done now for the next tier. Right? And it'll be fine. She'll be right. Alright, luckily, the last ones are about to finish. We've somehow scraped by. Somehow scraped by... Are we offline again? No, we're still online. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on. Which one is it? None of them? That's concerning. Yeah, okay, we're offline again. What I've found though is if you just disconnect that guy and disconnect this guy and just wait just a little bit, just let them do their thing. What we can try and do is we can double check to see if any of them are done, because sometimes there's a little bit to grab back. So come back here. Oh, 16. That's 32. We literally just need one more. So we'll go ahead and we'll chuck them back in there. Hope that they power on long enough to get that done. Once again, it should be this guy here. Come on. You can craft some basic capacitors. I believe in you. Why is it not happening? It should be able to do basic capacitors. They're basic and they're capacitors. They're pretty... It's about as straightforward as it gets. Oh, the poor system. It's trying its hardest. I mean, I'm tempted to cancel this thing. I mean, I guess it's struggling to get power, but like, man, I think I can just do it manually at this point. But I think I need to cancel the thing to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I need to just get into it and cancel it and then manually craft it. Oh, it's actually, hold on. Hold on, we may actually be, it may be done. 1 second, let me just go ahead and pick up you. This has been so painful. Look, like, realistically, it's fine. It's just so painful. Oh, we've got 4 of this, and so I just want to turn it into, I need niotic capacitors. Hold on. We go here, we go niotic capacitor, we go here, we go 1. Can I combine these back into a big one? No. All right, that's fine. I just need one more though, which means I just need one of these. Oh, which is basics. Gotcha. So that goes in there. Then that comes into here, and then bada bing, bada boom. 36 reactors. Thank you very much. Grab out all of our goodies. Oh my god, and we'll slap it back together. So that'll do its thing, hopefully. And then we'll go and slowly fix everything I pulled apart. Or most things. Some things can probably stay as they were. Alright. You done yet? Almost. You're going to go there. You're going to be, yep, channel 2. That should be fine. You're online. Beautiful. An important piece of this puzzle. Important puzzle piece. An important piece of this important piece puzzle is to put bucket of water in there. So we'll go here. Buckets. Just one. Yep. Thank you. Oh, we've got plenty of water over here. Trying to be positive. Trying to keep the spirits up. Come over here. The water is very important. It makes this thing insanely more efficient. Just putting one bucket in there. From there, we do this, we do that, we do this. So all of that's in there. It's all ready. Boom. In that goes. A full one of this is making 17,000 forge energy per tick. We'll turn auto mode on. But that should be fine regardless. This stuff's filling up. This stuff's filling up. The network should just be online regardless. The reason why it is not currently is because obviously we've pulled apart everything down here. I believe that's the main issue. So we can turn that guy on. We can turn this guy back on. We can flick this guy back on. And this guy. So it is nice that we put these facades in so that we can actually, pull apart things when we need to. But it's still, they're easily cleaned up later. Everything should now be online again. Awesome. Obviously the controller has been, has taken some severe hits in the midst of all this. But it's fine. We can rebuild. What I will do is I will grab cardboard boxes, specifically 2 of them. And we'll quickly pick up these things. Boom, boom. And we'll go boom, boom. And I think we'll just keep them down here, right? This guy is currently transferring 11 channels. So we can actually place, one here and... I don't know. One here. Why not? Boom. And so then I should just be able to do that. And... Oh, didn't want to do that. But yep. Beautiful. These are online. We can't see what's in them. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Cool. So... What now? What now, you might be wondering? Great idea. Great question, I guess. Not great idea. We're going to create some recipes. That's what we're going to do real quick. And we're going to use them to, not future-proof, but we'll get there, right? There's a few things I have to do. Specifically, energy cells. I'm going to automate all of these energy cells up to niotic, at least. So I guess we'll start here because we're going to have to work backwards anyway. We'll do that in this pattern terminal here. So we'll grab this recipe. Then we'll grab this recipe. As you can see, they have quite a pain. They need like multiple of the previous to upgrade them. So we'll just do this. And with this one, you can actually make from scratch. Beautiful. These, are you going to fit in there? Beautiful. And so now I can go in here and we can order at least one. Now, one of these, it doesn't even tell us, but we'll order one. Why can't we? We cannot because no crafting computers are available. This guy's doing stuff, this guy's doing stuff. To be fair, they all have catching up to do, so I don't blame them in the slightest. I'll let them do their thing. They've got plenty of work to do. The smelting should be incredibly fast though, so I am a little concerned. It reckons it's taken like minutes to do that. I'll go check on the thing. It's fine, guys. It's fine. It's fine. Why aren't you doing your thing? This guy exists. He's on one. He's got no power though. All right. Oh, let me guess. Are these guys filling up? Yeah, they can't help themselves. No, they're actually not though. Why are they not? The plot thickens. Maybe I set this guy to 2 as well. That's probably what I did, isn't it? Yeah, we'll set him back to 1. All right. Everything should be filling up again. Ugh, is the only thing I have to say about that. Because look, each of these, yeah, they're filling up. Oh, yeah, they fill up quick, to be fair, with the new reactor, I guess. But, yeah. All right, but yeah, now, the stuff's flowing again. So if I want one of these, I'll have to wait for, some little thing to finish smelting. That should be fine. And then I should be able to start this. A little bit more waiting. I do want to upgrade the reactor to spirited. That's what I'm leading towards. We'll end the episode with a spirited reactor, I think. I think that's a safe bet. We'll see what happens. I'm very annoyed at the lack of me being able to press this button at the moment. I will be honest. What are we waiting on? There's so many empty ones. Why you have to be mad? Oh, because it needs to be strong enough to do this. Okay, so what we actually need is a cell. We need to order like a few more 4Ks. So maybe, how many do we have down here? We'll upgrade all of them. Why not? Oh, these are all 16Ks. Okay, 3 more 16Ks. Sure, we can do it. 3 more of these. Thank you. Oh, that's gonna take a while. It actually won't because we have the super fast pulverizer. Oh, actually, this isn't even using the pulverizer. Yeah, okay. Yeah, cool. I like what I see. All right, so now I've got 16 of these. What we can do next is we can pick up one of each of these. Shift right click them. That empties them out. Then we can combine them with our 16Ks. Place them right back in there. And now we should be able to do our bigger recipes. So I can search for our energy cell, click on our niotic, and there should be plenty available now that can handle the complexity of the recipe, if you will. And so yeah, that's what we got now. I will say, when the system's working, it is nice to look at this and see like the numbers all moving and stuff. I do quite like it. The only thing that I would say would be more satisfying than that would be if the molecular assembler actually like did something visually. You know what I mean? Like in the middle, like it was like, and you saw stuff happening. I like my visuals. I do like that. Toggle our shaders back on. But yeah, I don't know. I'll wait patiently, and you guys will have it in about half a second. Done. So this energy cell, the purpose of it, its entire purpose, in my humble opinion, there's 2 options. One is that I can chuck it into this guy and it'll give it a bigger buffer, right, into our ender cell. That's a good idea. It is. We'll probably add some there later to make them even bigger storage. But something somewhere is draining our power from that, regardless of if any of the ender gates that I'm aware of are connected. And so I think the smarter idea is to have this guy directly connected to our controller and receiving power externally. So he'll fill up and then he'll just be used to power the controller in case of emergency. So currently he's empty. He can hold 100 mil, which I guess will actually be a really good way to monitor whether we have enough to power the drills. So that'll be good too. So I'm going to grab a gate now. We've currently still just got ender gates. We can probably go to the next tier, but we'll chuck this guy on at least for now to get in charging up. And we can sort of see, this is how long it would take with what our setup was for that thing to finish that we were charging before. So we're probably pretty close to it being done, realistically. Can we make one of these gates? Oh, okay. Apparently we can. Excellent. So I'm going to pick this guy up. This guy does 50,000. The ender gate does 20,000. To be honest, the difference there isn't that crazy. What about this ender gate? We need an ender pearl. How are we missing an ender pearl? That seems insane to me. What do we have here? We do have extraterrestrial stuff. I think I can grab... I think if I search pristine, I can grab some of this end stuff, chuck it in here. Oh, and I guess it'll just get us stuff. This will probably just dump it just flat out into our system. Probably not a problem. I feel like we had a way to get ender pearls. What were we doing for that? We weren't doing that recipe. Maybe I just manually killed a bunch of them? I don't actually know. Or do we have an enderman spawner? No, I don't think so. I don't know how we got the ender pearls. We must have been doing it with this system here somehow. But either way, we're going to be getting some of it now, so that's good. The importer is offline. These are all offline. Too many channels. Too many channels from what? This device is offline. Oh, yeah, I pulled apart this. I forgot to put that back together. All right. Everybody remain calm. System back online. There we go. Sweet. So now we should get the ender pearls back in the system. Beautiful. So we can actually craft the stuff that we wanted, which was, I believe it was just a spirited ender gate. This guy can do 200,000. The gap between, okay, 20,000 to 50,000, barely anything, then to 200,000. It's pretty crazy. It goes from about like what, 2.5 times to 4 times, just directly, just 4 times, which I don't know, just seems insane to me. We don't have spirited cables. I see the problem. I'm sure we can arrange some. Spirited. I'm gonna want some. All right, spirited capacitor, and I probably will just use these niotic cables. I'm pretty sure we can just order some, right? Yeah. Why do I feel confused like we should already have them? I feel like we should already have them, but I guess it's fine regardless. I don't know why it says we don't have them, but I'll take their word for it, is sort of what I'm getting at. Okay, Endergate Spirited, beautiful. And you get 4 of them, so, you know, it's pretty decent. This guy's currently at 57, so he's about halfway there. That's pretty good. This guy's 4 times as fast, assuming, of course, that it has enough power to pull. And assuming that this guy can pull it. He can only pull 100,000. Then that would be good. So, yeah, either way, this guy's going to be a pretty good buffer. If I want to upgrade this guy, let's see what we need for that. I don't even have the recipes. Let's go add the recipes. But you get the idea of what we're going to do here. It should be good. Now, the next tier is Nitro, which is really good. Problem is, these Nitro crystals cost quite a bit. 20 million. You're going to need to put a lot of effort in. They're going to be they'll happen later situation. So we just want this reactor. And then we want the spirited stuff. It wouldn't hurt to have a second reactor for times like this. But realistically, once we have this upgraded, it won't be a problem. This is sort of a now issue, as opposed to a constant issue. Speaking of constant issues, I am out of things. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Yeah, okay. Should be fine. I think we can just add another one. Molecular assembler. Alright, molecular assembler. The pattern providers should be on their way, hopefully. This guy's going to go here. Obviously, we're going to have stuff connected around. We should have plenty of connections. If we are concerned, we can double check specifically this guy here. He's carrying 16 at the moment, so yep, plenty. All I need to do is attach some dense cables, which we may or may not have, allegedly don't have. Let's go here, let's search dense. Once again, they don't need to be smart, but if we can, we may as well, so we may as well, I guess, if we can. So wait for those, and then yeah, everything should be good. I don't know what we're waiting on entirely here for these guys. We're currently waiting on fluix dust. I thought this would be instant, but we'll go check on it. Because we're just oh god. Well, an episode like this happens every so often. Okay, so the fluix recipe here doesn't work. That's good to know, because I thought it did. But I guess it doesn't. Sure, whatever. We'll go place it back over here. The millstone, you know, he's fine. He's fine, I guess. I guess I don't have a choice. I have to pretend that he's fine. And then we're going to drop all that stuff in there. All right, so that should be these guys done. We've got our pipes as well. Everything should be good. Dun, 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 dun. All of this for modular thingies that we haven't even made, and they should have been so easy to make. It's so upsetting how this episode's gone. Like I said, yeah. You know, I'm not going to lose sleep over it, but well, actually I might because it is taking a while, but I'm not going to. It's not, yeah, it's fine. Okay, this guy's hooked up. They're all online. I can add my singular recipe there. We can search Reactor. We can click Spirited. I can search for 36. It's going to tell me that I need to craft 142 of those guys. Just before we do that, I'll double check what we have set up for the energizing orb. But we'll probably just order the stuff with whatever we've got. I think we've got a Spirited. Yeah, we do have a Spirited. It's currently... What's this? I'll just... Here. We've got stuff. It's fine. Let's get here. Spirited. Oh. Spirited. Grab this. I should make energizing orb recipes. Or energizing rod recipes. You know what I mean? Just so that, like, I could do this. You know? Have, like, multiple. Should I do it? I feel like I should. I'll tell you what. We'll get it started at least. I'll go in here and we'll order 142 of these. And I'll click start. How long is that going to take? Won't take long. But I'd rather it be faster. So we'll jump under here. Should be fine. Everything's fine. We're going to add this recipe. I'm going to add that. Awesome. Then we're going to add that. And we're just going to continue all the way back to whatever the first tier is. All right, there we go. That's first tier. And that should be... Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's go ahead and cancel this. Let's open this back up. Energizing orb. I would like one energizing rod. I'm going to order 2 of them at once. Why not? I guess I should order 1 first and then the rest will happen quickly. But all this stuff should be pretty fast. The slowest part here now, as you can possibly see already, is the actual taking of the items out of this. To speed that up, this guy is just as good, if not worse, than what we could do, if that somehow makes sense. My point being is, there's 4 connections coming in this direction. Connected to this guy down here, there's not many. There's what, like 14 or whatever. So what I'm getting at is, I reckon we use an importer. So we'll go importer, because I guess we can just make it faster. Oh, to be fair, what is it? It's an item pipe Mark 1. Can we get a Mark 4? Yeah, let's do a Mark 4. I don't know if it'll be faster. In fact, I don't think it will be, just because of how it works. But we'll give it a shot. We'll give it its fair chance, and it looks like we need 2 of these. So go boom, boom, and we'll go ahead and grab our servo. This guy's not going to be happy. Boom. Can I tell him? Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. Is he just working already? Okay. I don't, it's suspicious. But allegedly it's working. I should be able to slap that guy there. He should get enough power as well. And so then these should happen even faster. Is that done as well? No. Hey, I'll take it. This guy can go here. So if I go back in here, I do think we can squeeze in... What can we do here? Let's get... Yeah, let's order some more stuff. Yeah. Okay, I mean, yeah, it just seems to be working, which is great. It's suspicious, but it's doing it. So, you know, I'll take it. You know, I'll happily take it. But I'm very suspicious. Let's order 1 more. I think 1 more will be pretty good. I'll be happy with 1 more. And we'll just slap him there, I guess. Why not? Alright, we've got this guy. Let's go ahead and order 144 of these. And they shouldn't take long at all. Once again, the slowest part is going to be this guy. I reckon we give it a shot. I reckon we double up here. And we get an importer to also help the system. And we see how it goes. We've got acceleration cards. I'm going to need 1 more, at least. So we'll get that guy hooked up. Yeah, arguably... I don't know. We'll see if it works. Because I don't know if it's just going to import stuff that it shouldn't. You know what I mean? Where's our cables? There they are. Boom, boom. So currently... Looks fine. We'll just chuck them in. And if we don't get the right stuff back, we know that it's not working. You know what I mean? Oh. Definitely a little... Yeah, it's definitely faster, and I think it is working. This number is going up. Oh, sometimes really fast. Jeez. So yeah, sweet. Okay. So that shouldn't take long at all. We'll have all the stuff for our reactor. That's plan 1, is get enough stuff to make the reactor. Plan 2 is make sure that our storage for power is full, which it is. This guy doesn't use that much power, so we should be good to turn it off and craft it. And then we just do it. And then we craft the modular thing, and then it's been like a 3-hour episode. At least in terms of recording. But it's fine. It'll be... yeah. Yeah. It's... Everything's A-okay. Huh. Okay. Yep. As you were, he came pretty far. He came all the way from over there. Yep. You good? All right. We're still waiting. We're about halfway there. Oh, you know what? I was sitting there. I'm like, it's slowed down a lot. We're out of power. Okay, so it. Yeah. All right. It's taking a lot longer now. There's a slight delay. Yeah, it's very, very slow. I don't really have a solution aside from it's just gonna take even longer. So I'll be back. Okay, it's done. That's simple. Oh, quick and easy, guys. I don't even know what you guys are complaining about. It took me half a second to get there. This guy's good. Yeah, he's not that good, I guess, but he should be. He should be good. The famous last words are about to take place. As long as this guy has power, we should be good. Okay, so if I search Reactor and we click on Spirited and I attempt to order 36 of these, it's got a lot to craft, to be fair. It will probably take a while. We are missing blaze rods, allegedly, but probably not because a lot of this won't actually be crafting because we've already got these reactors. Yeah, let's give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen, guys? Any lesson learners in the chat? So we'll pick this up. So currently the clock is ticking. The power has run out. We now need to be as fast as humanly possible. So we run over here. We chuck in this. We click this. We search 36. We click this. We click start. I can chuck in some uraninite. That should hopefully help the thing along somehow. And then we cross our fingers and we hope that everything crafts. Please. Come on, come on. All right, the clay's done. The redstone is all that is being done at the moment, which it's about to be finished as well. The last of the clay is done. Nope, sorry, the last of the redstone. Oh, now the clay's crafting. Okay, yep. I think we need more co-processors so that it can do multiple of these crafts at once. That could definitely help us along. It'll get there, though. It'll get there. Oh, it's going to make so many things. How's our power looking? This guy's still full. Hey, we're good. This guy's full, which means this guy's full. So we're actually perfectly fine. We don't even need to stress about it. Yeah, good on you. Good on you. Worthy investment. It hasn't even started draining. Yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, we've got 12 so far, 16. We're getting there. I will say, we're not getting a lot of rewards out of this, but I guess it's because they don't really care that much about a lot of things. What's this? Epic loot bag? We get some thermoplates. Cool. Woo! Thermoplates! Yay! Who cares? Oh my god. Alright, we're almost done. It's crafted in just the last few now. Yeah, co-processors. We could definitely benefit from them. I may look into upgrading those. 36 of these bad boys. Should be in my inventory, hopefully. And then, boom. And this guy should be insane. He should now do 400... Well, he has a generation factor of 60,000. So we'll see exactly what he can make. But it should be roughly 60,000. It should be pretty good. And then we'll set up our, our laser over there. Forgot we were even doing that. We'll set him up. We'll try to make the boots. We'll see. I don't know how painful of a recipe that stuff's going to be, but we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a whirl. All right. Bucket of water is necessary. We do have water here. For some reason, I don't know why I can't take the water out of the system anymore. I feel like we've definitely done something there. Can we address this somehow? Storage bus. Extract only. Let's hit him with an insert extract. Yeah, let's do a bi-directional. Maybe that's what I need. No? Still no water? No water? Water bucket? No. Okay. I think because the water's not in the system. You know what I mean? Like it's an external liquid rather than an internal liquid that we're sort of accessing. So I think if it was internal, we'd be able to pull buckets out. That's my best guess at the moment. Regardless, we'll chuck all this stuff in. And we will chuck this in. A full reactor, burning it should be just about 29, will make us 58,000 RF per tick, which is awesome. We'll turn auto mode on. It has a storage of 100 mil, which is also pretty cool. It does highlight how long this will take to charge. It is insane how much power this stuff uses. But we should be able to turn this guy on and give him a shot. We're going to need a capsule for that because our last one exploded horrendously. But yeah, should be good. I don't even know. I guess we try. I don't even have netherite. This is such a fail of an episode. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll at least get the core, right? We'll get that guy set up. That's half the challenge. So this guy's here. I mean, the system that we have, I'll be honest, it barely even works, but I guess it does work. We will be breaking you. You will be replaced with a spirited endergate that can transfer a lot more power per tick. You'll be hooked on system 1. You're going to have plenty of power. You're only going to be able to move 40 per tick. You're not really worth it. I reckon we try to make a... we could even do a spirited storage cell. We'll just do a niotic one. We'll search niotic, not reactor, sorry. We'll go niotic energy cell. It'll take you some time. We will need some more blaze rods. So we'll go blaze rod, grab you. That should be just like 2 easy stacks. Excellent. Let's search energy cell. Niotic, order 1. Nice. Okay, so that'll be on the way. In the meantime, I was going to make some more laser emitters. That was sort of what I was thinking we pulled together. Crafting job busy. That's fine. That's fine. That replan. That's fine. We don't have a recipe for Nikolite. And yet I think we can just make stuff in the pulverizer from memory. Or I guess, I assume. So Nikolite. We have plenty of the ore, and so we just want to put the ore in the pulverizer, and that should be bingo, bango, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There we go. Get the lemon. Put the lemon in there. And then order ourselves. We don't need the battery. We don't need the Mark IV, allegedly. What's this? The Mark IV? We cancel that. We don't need the battery. We cancel that. We need this, though. Alright, the energy cell is done, and then the laser emitter... almost done. Just the one more battery that I guess we used in the machine block recipe, probably. Sneaky little recipe. Yep, there we go. So we'll have a second laser emitter. That'll be great. That'll be wonderful. The reactor should hopefully be near full, if not full. Yep, beautiful. You'll love to see it. We'll chuck this guy here. So it's got the 3 distance, whatever. And so what we're going to want to do is exactly this. I don't know if the redstone has that much give to it, but we'll see what happens. We will search gates, and I will grab another spirited. So this guy's going to go on this one. And what we will have is this guy here. He can transfer 100,000 RF per tick. These guys can transfer 200,000, so not that good to be honest, but it'll be fine. And actually, you know what? This guy will go in here, which means I kind of want an ender cell to be this version. You know what? We can just jump straight to... yeah, hold on. Hold up. Let's get this ender cell. Yeah. Let's order that guy. He shouldn't take too long at all. So I'll pick this guy up. Hopefully that doesn't break everything. It may. It honestly might. The last ender core. There we go. So ender cell. You're going to go there. 8 mil. I'm going to chuck in my energy cell to get this to 108 mil. Beautiful. He'll be on network 1. That should be perfectly fine. We've got that ender cell that can just sort of go in the system. So these are all hooked up to network 1. They should be good. Network 1. He's going to be full in a second, so we'll have 100 mil. We'll know for a fact that it is physically possible for this guy to do his thing. And then we'll let him do his thing. Yeah, so I've got this guy. I chuck him in. The lasers begin. They're both powered, which is awesome. The drainage of these guys is pretty slow from the looks of things. We can double check in here to see it's barely moving, which means we're making more than it's outputting, which is highly unfortunate. With that being said, though, the system Oh, no, I think we're just out of range. I was going to say, is offline. Let's order another one. If it'll let us. I should probably add the recipe for this guy, because we're out of computers constantly and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know. We'll let that happen. Hopefully that all happens quickly. We'll set up another guy. This thing, it must be very slow, though, if this isn't even draining it. Maybe we didn't need to turn it off before. Like, look, this is just pathetic. I guess this guy's draining. But he's not. I think he just drained to fill up that storage, and now he's not draining. So, like, what's happening? We're just... Yeah. Okay. Sure. We're good. We just wait patiently. We do as we're told. How close is this guy? This guy's pretty close, I think. There we go. Mark 4. Brilliant. Now, I don't know if the redstone will reach this guy, so we may have to, you know, come around this direction, most likely. So bring this guy around here. Does it look like it's going to reach? I think it actually might. Yeah, it looks like it's reaching. And so then this guy, I don't want to be in the way, but I'll place him there. Okay, so he's powered, but I guess he doesn't have enough power. Or he's redstone powered, but he's not, you know, spirited endergate powered, which he will be in a second. Once we get this final piece of the puzzle, which should be pretty quick. Really? Okay, there we go. Like, that thing should craft so fast. Alright, we'll slap that guy there. Beautiful. Now I've got this guy running. So it should be, yeah, it should be faster, I guess. Whatever that means in the world that we live in. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. I'll probably sleep. We'll snap up the thumbnail, and I guess we'll do the rest of that in the next episode, because I can't really go much faster than that, realistically. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for sitting through the horrific mess that took place this episode. We made quite a big mess. I could probably patch up a lot of the stuff, a lot of the mess that was made, especially like down here. You know, we can replace some of that. There we go. That's all fixed. I think that was most of the issue. Oh no, there's some, you know, little bits and bobs around that I've definitely ripped up and need their replacing, but it's fine. We've got the stuff. See, there we go. It's back to how it was. I don't know where this marble came from. This is a problem. No, actually, no, I don't actually. Oh, yeah. No, I don't know where it came from. I was like, do I know? I think I know. No, I don't know. But regardless, it's pretty fine. I do like the visuals over here. I'm honestly surprised that these visuals are coming out of this block. From Industrial Revolution, but hey, he gets the job done. I'd love to get the upgraded reactor, but I guess it doesn't really look upgraded, so there's no point doing it. You know what I mean? There's no point making that the focus of the thumbnail, so we'll just do this thing. I don't know how long it will take. I do not know, but it has begun, and it'll be done. You know what? I'll be honest as well. We may as well just slap on another one here. I don't know if you can shoot the laser across this. I feel like you probably can't. I feel like there's going to be crazy explosions taking place, so maybe I shouldn't. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what to do at this point. But yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for supporting the series as per usual. These episodes a little bit rough sometimes. Hopefully it was entertaining in some form or another, even if it's just some background noise for you. Hopefully I wasn't too annoying. I guess if you're just doing that. I will say, I absolutely love long form videos. The worst part about a long video is when like you really want to watch it, but like you've got to go to bed, and you're like maybe like 2 hours into like a 3-hour video, but you really should go to bed. It's like no, because the hardest part of watching a long video, for me at least, is getting back into it after you leave. You know what I mean? Because it's like I don't want to, like I don't know. There's something about it. There's something about like. When you're in the moment, it's like, I could sit through the rest of this. But the second you walk away and you try to come back, it's like, I'd rather just watch something else. Oh my god, I forgot how fast this thing was. I could probably... Is he out of power? No, he's out of axe. Yeah, I forgot that was that issue. Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting the series and everything. Genuinely. Thank you for the kind words, as per usual. I also... I don't know if you'll be watching this, but this is for the person in the future, right? I guess it's for you guys now. But like even just today, every so often I get a notification from an older video. Like I had an episode, I think it was like episode 36 from All the Mods 6, which was quite a while ago now. And it was just like, I don't know, it's just a nice comment. It was like a paragraph saying like they, you know, stumbled upon a video and they liked how I did the stuff and they've started watching the whole series and they're having fun. And then they like throw a tip on at the end of the thing about like, something that obviously happened in the video, and it's like, it's so nice to see those, because it's like, okay, so this person, they've like watched the video, they've, as seen by like the tip at the end and stuff, and they've enjoyed it. It's not just like a bot or something. And it's such an old video that it's like, I don't know, part of it, it's like, they probably don't assume that I'm going to see it. And honestly, for some of them, I probably don't see it. Like, if I don't get that notification, I probably just don't see it. But I do try to reply to those ones, especially when I see them, because it's like, that's awesome. I love seeing that. So thank you to those people who did that. Thank you to you guys for watching the current videos as well, obviously. And thank you to the person in the future who may have stumbled across this video. Hopefully in the future when you're watching this, I'm not a horrible person. And hopefully I'll give you a nice little reply. If not, know that if I did see it, I would appreciate it. And in a way that works. This guy's still not. Oh my god, I despise you. We could probably, you know what? Hold on. Just before we end this, there's an energy reader. Let's quickly slap one of these together, and maybe we can see how much it's doing. I think that's a thing that you can do. It's from the same mod. That should be how this works. I don't know why these take so long to make. It's very sad. But, we'll give it a shot. Come on, yeah, there we go. Come on. Yep, energy reader. I was probably doing it in chat. Hold on. Hopefully no one said anything bad in chat. Okay, it's useless. It does nothing. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to our donators and channel members, our tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, Sven the One, and Andre. Thank you very much for supporting the channel financially. It's a big thing, the tier 3. I'm surprised people do it. Do not feel like you need to. I appreciate you guys for doing that. If you guys have any fun ideas on things I can do for memberships, not necessarily, like, I don't want to create like part of me does want to create like genuinely like some sort of service or product for the channel members and stuff. But even if it's just something fun that I can incorporate into videos that adds to the, like, I like adding to the content. So I do like having, living near channel members on the server and stuff. That's really fun. Being able to see Melizzy's base during the series has been extremely fun. And then obviously having Sven the One pop by, who's just over here. So like realistically being able to pop over there would probably be better. I probably need to, like, I don't know, set up nice teleporters or something, or even, once again, in the perfect world, and sadly we're not there yet, but in a future series this will take place. It will take place, okay? I used to think that being able to have shaders in the mod pack was like I was asking for an insane amount, and now they're packaged with the mod pack, which is insane. I love that so much. It's genuinely incredible that happens. I love that they're packaged with. It makes me genuinely believe that anything's possible. But in the perfect world, immersive portals, or, a competitor like Immersive Curseness will exist. For example, Immersive Curseness is phenomenal. I'll have to check out their other mods if they have any, because what I want is with Immersive Portals, there's like a Survivor like add-on mod pack you can get, or mod you can get and stuff, but you can make portals that go not just nether portals, like a portal that goes over there, for example, or even just another part of your base. And not only do you have that seamless teleport, but like Immersive Curseness, you can see on the other side. And I think it would be awesome to have these portals near my base where I could look through and see, like, different people's bases. I like doing that. Even just being able to quickly walk by. It's just, at the moment, if I want to go to Sven's base, I've got to teleport there. I've got to go there to see if there's something new. Whereas at the moment, like, if I see something new in the distance, I go, oh, what's that thing? I'll go check over there. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Regardless, thank you guys for watching. That stuff's still going. And hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next one. And hopefully, this thing doesn't, like, nuclear reactor explosion while I'm offline. Or else I'll probably get yelled at. But we'll see what happens. Alright. Goodbye.